Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts career mode here on Football Manager 2018. Today's episode doesn't get any bigger than this. We're taking on Rangers in the Scottish Cup semi-final at Hampden. And this match, undoubtedly the biggest match we've had all season. And this could define our season. A win here, we got into the Scottish Cup final. A real chance of winning silverware. A defeat here, and we're not in the final obviously. Could screw up our momentum, and Rangers only 7 points behind us now in the league, with 5 games to go, coming up to the split now. Every game's going to be tough, so I think this is a massive game here. This not only the cup on the line, but I think also the result could determine what's going to happen with second place. We're 7 in front. I wouldn't like to think we'll throw that away, but I mean, you never know that a big loss to Rangers here could affect us badly. But since we've been away, since we've been off screen, I've played 4 games since the Scottish Cup quarter-final against Hibernian. And you can see them here. It was a 3-2 win, which was a great win, away at Easter Road. We were winning 3-0 actually, and then Hibs got 2 goals back in the second half, Brandon Barker and Stephen Whittaker. But our goals via Lafferty and Suter was enough to get us a win there. Then we moved back to Tynecastle, a comfortable 3-0 home win against Partick Thistle. Goals for Kyle Lafferty, 2 goals again, and Christoph Berra this time. Then away to Dundee, Lafferty getting a hat-trick here, all 3 goals. Christoph Berra getting another one. So in the past, in those 3 games alone, Kyle Lafferty got 7 goals, holy shit. And that was a mental game. It was 4-2 at half-time to us, and then there was no goals in the second half. And then at home here, we got a draw against Aberdeen. And the media got on our back about this draw, especially in the press conferences. The media were making out this draw was, a pretty, horrible result. And they were saying, how we're going to bounce back. And I don't think a draw against Aberdeen's a bad result. Yes, Derek McKenzie is left. Yes, they're not as strong as they have been in previous years. Craig Levein is an idiot and he's now in charge. But still, it's still Aberdeen. It's still a tough game, whether you're at home or away. Unless you're Celtic, then obviously Aberdeen have got no chance of beating them. So, I thought that was a decent point for us. Stopped Aberdeen from closing the gap, so I wasn't too bothered about that. And then up next, obviously, we've got Rangers. And then the draw for the Scottish Cup, not for the Scottish Cup, for the Ladbrokes top 6 split has been announced. And then you can see we're getting Celtic, St Johnstone, Rangers, Ross County, and Aberdeen. So we play Celtic first. That could be a tough game. And if we lose that and then Rangers win their game, already the gap's down to 4. And then we play Rangers, so if results don't go our way, it's very possible with 2 games remaining, Rangers could be a point behind us. If we don't pick up something against St Johnstone, they could be points in front of us. You never know. One thing we do know is Celtic have won the league. Us failing to beat Aberdeen gave Celtic enough of a points gap to secure victory. So there you go, there's 17 points in front, only a possible 15 remaining. And so Celtic have won the league with 5 games to spare. Pretty impressive. And if we can finish second, man, I will be delighted with that. But anyway, today is not about the league. It's all about the Scottish Cup semi-final. We're at Hampden. We're against Rangers. I don't even think we've got Jamie Walker back. Let's go and find out. So we can see Rangers are slight favourites here. Their recent form, 4 wins and a loss. We've got 4 wins and a draw. We've previously met 3 times this season. We've actually never won, so will that mean anything? Is that like an interesting statement? Is there any, evidence behind that proves we can't win today? Who knows? Could just be a coincidence, but we haven't beat Rangers so far. Hopefully, we can beat them here today, though, for the sake of our Scottish Cup journey. So, 47,916 tickets have been sold from a capacity of 51,866. So almost a full sellout. Kind of disappointing, I think, not to get a full sellout at Hampden. But, as long as we're taking a lot of fans there and we're going to have a lot of support, that is all that really matters. So Jamie Walker, he has not been fit. He's not been playing. I think he's played in about 2 months. But I think we're going to risk him. His sharpness is only 73%. But his match sharpness isn't the best, 72%. We'll probably put him on the bench, but I don't think we're going to risk playing him. Milinkovic's the same, only 71%, so we're going to have to be have to be careful. I want these guys playing, but at the same time, if they're not fully fit, is there any point risking them? So we'll make some changes here. Bowie, is he really going to be starting? Cat's fucking jumping about, going mental. Right, so I think basically we're going to go with this team that's actually playing. They've been picking up results for us at the moment. The only other player that is relatively fully fit is Harry Cochrane. His match sharpness up at 92%. Do we risk playing him instead of Ismail? Do we give the young guy a chance? Or do we go with what we've got here? I think I'm going to go control. I think, yeah, we're going to play the way we've been playing. Whether we make the changes or not, I don't know. No, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Jamie Walker and Milinkovic on the bench, and that means maybe they can make an impact, and if needed, they can come on and, maybe give us the impact that we need. But yeah, there we go. So that's the team we're going to go with. McLaughlin, Randall, Suter, Berra, Smith-Brown, Nowak, Shuhum, Broadhead, Ismail, Windass, and Kel Lafferty up front. And Rangers are lining up with a pretty similar formation to us. They've got Wes Foderingham in goals, Declan John at left back, Cardozo and Bruno Alves, strong centre back partnership. James Tavernier at right back, Carlos Pena and Graham Dorrans in the middle of the field. In front of them they've got Candeas, Pena and Biesta, and then up front they've got Herrera. So I mean, already you can see this Rangers team. It's basically turning into like a Mexican, Portuguese, South American team, man. It's losing its British core, and hopefully it's losing more than that today. Hopefully it's losing about 10 goals on the pitch. I'm excited for this match, man. I honestly believe it's a 50-50 game. Could go either way. I think we'll be passionate. We're on a good run lately, so let's go. Get the job done. Jamie Walker, assertive, absolutely. He's not ready to start this match. I'm hoping that we'll be comfortably ahead and we won't have to bring Jamie Walker on at any stage of this match. But if that's not the case, then Jamie Walker may return from injury. So here we go, match underway. Rangers versus Hearts at Hampden. And all we need to do now is sit back and wait on some action, wait on some goals. And I think Rangers have had the first shot here. It was a Pena shot and it was saved from McLaughlin. So good start for McLaughlin, getting a good save, comfortable save underneath his belt. And that's what all keepers want. That's not what Rangers want though. Graham Dorrans seems to have picked up an injury 13 minutes into the match. And potential knee injury there for Graham Dorrans. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, not a lot happening so far. Rangers seem to have the better of it. They're having more chances. They've had a shot on target. We haven't had anything on target yet. Just the one shot from us. Rangers seem to be committing a lot more fouls, so maybe they're set up a lot more aggressively for this match than we have. Kel Lafferty's just had a shot off target. But yeah, man, quiet half an hour so far, and as soon as I say that, there's a highlight. McLaughlin, big launching it up there. Declan John wins the header. It's Graham Dorrans, the injured man, finds Candeas, and this doesn't look good. Oh no, it's Rangers pure the Pena. It's Herrera. Good save again for McLaughlin, but I think Herrera should have done a lot better there. Kind of just hit it straight at him. And I'm pretty sure he will be absolutely raging with that. Should have done a lot better there, to be honest, but he didn't, and I'm grateful for it. So looks for a couple of shots here. Ismail's just had a shot saved by Foderingham. And it looks like the keepers have been relatively quiet today. They've had to make a couple of saves, but nothing too difficult as we approach half time. And I'm reasonably happy with how it's going. I mean, we're not doing anything great, but we're still in it. We're edging possession. We've had a few more chances than Rangers had. So yeah, I can't really complain. As Pena has a shot off target, and that's going to do it, guys, for half time. So yeah, there you go, man. Stats are. It's a close game. It's close, man. There's not a lot to pick between the two sides. And I guess maybe we'll have a team talk. Let's be assertive. If we can get a goal and make his favourites to win, I'm going to go with that. It's not really had much of an effect though, sadly, on the team. No one seemed to react positive to it, but we won't really know how they've reacted until they go back out on the pitch. Rangers now getting us underway. Ryan Jack comes on at the beginning of the half for Graham Dorrans. Should be interesting. Looks like that Graham Dorran's injury was real. In terms of updates, I think we're the only, the other Scottish Cup semi-final will be played tomorrow, so we don't know who we're going to be getting in the final. If we make it there, that is. Windass tackled by Ryan Jack. Oh, it's a penalty! Ryan Jack's committed the foul. Ref points to the spot. It's going to be a penalty for Hearts. Kyle Laffey, the man that's been scoring for fun, is going to step up and take it. And he puts it in. Thank Christ, I thought he'd missed it. Foderingham did guess the right way, but he didn't manage to make the save. Kyle Laffey got the goal, and that's his 32nd goal of the season in all competitions. Tremendous stuff there from Kyle Laffey. Rangers now bringing on Michael O'Halloran, and Candeas has went off. So Rangers already made 2 substitutions, maybe beginning to panic, and Ryan Jack picking up a yellow card. No surprise with that one. The Rangers on the edge of the box have been dispossessed. Nowak to McLaughlin, launches it up. Lafferty keeps it in. Can maybe Hearts create another chance here? Broadhead. It's through to Ismail. Ismail running it. He's not got much in terms of support. Has to go on his own, and it's not the greatest shot in the world. Past the goalkeeper, past the post, and there's not a lot to worry about from that shot. Still, Hearts 1, Rangers 0, and we just need to hold on, man. We're doing alright. I think we're going to change tactics a little bit. We will probably go, and we're on control at the moment. I think we're going to go down to counter. And we'll set this to support instead of attack. And yeah, with no need to be attacking at the moment. So we'll just make that one change. Do we bring anybody on? Harry Cochrane? We'll bring Harry Cochrane on, sure. Young 16-year-old. He's got plenty of fresh legs. He can run about all day. Hopefully that's what he does. Lee Wallace now coming on for Maximilian Briesler. So Rangers used all 3 subs. They have to go for it. They're 1-0 down, 20 minutes to go. Rangers being forced into this. And it'll be interesting to see if they can deliver. It's going to be Windass. Can he deliver with a corner? Oh, over the bar, man, John Suter. What a chance that would have been to make it 2 with 16 minutes to go. You feel that might have finished the game for us, but Suter couldn't keep his head down. And it is a goal kick to Rangers. 10 minutes to go now. Still 1-0 to us. Nowak. Oh, Ryan Jack went on a foul there, but referee doesn't give it. Could have been a second yellow. Could have been a red. Now it's Rangers breaking forward with Pena. And that has to be one of the worst shots we've ever seen. Sergio Pena. And, fucking hell. How did he get a Rangers contract if he shoots like that? Wouldn't even give him a contract for bloody Berwick Rangers. Never mind Glasgow Rangers. Right, ball headed away again. O'Halloran. He's going to try and keep this one in. 6 minutes remaining on the clock. Tavernier. Oh no, it's Lee Wallace, the former Hearts man, with a great chance there to get Rangers back into the game. But McLaughlin with another comfortable save, and Rangers just haven't worked him enough. I think McLaughlin's had a solid game, and Rangers, I think, will be very disappointed if they lose this one today, knowing that they just did not trouble the keeper. I think we're going to bring... Oh no, what's that happening here? It's going to go for a goal kick, right? Going to bring on Cowie for... who can Cowie come on for? I'm going to bring Cowie on for Shuhum, and then maybe drop him back a bit. Yeah, we're going to do that, man. I'm just going to go defensive at this stage. And he doesn't like playing defensive, but fuck it. And who else is tired? Berra's tired. Christoph Berra is pretty tired. I think we'll maybe bring Aaron Hughes on. And yeah, so there you go. We'll bring these guys on. Hopefully that will see us out. I think we'll go back to tactics and maybe... Instead of being counter, we'll just switch it up. We'll go to contain, and then we don't want to be flexible anymore. We'll go to highly structured, and that might be enough to see us out the match. It is. So there you go, full-time whistle, and we've managed to beat Rangers for the first time this season. And it was a close game. Maybe we got a bit lucky there. I think Rangers in the second half had more chances. Probably were the stronger team, but we got the goal. Kyle Lafferty penalty, and we also missed a good chance with Suter. So, you know what, I'm happy with that. We're into the final. We're travelling to Hampden, and we will be against I think it's a League One, a Championship team we're going to be getting, if I remember correctly. So, things are looking very good. We might be getting our first piece of silverware at the end of the season, and we're also in pole position for the battle for second place. So, I mean, it's been a great season so far for us. All we need to do is keep this up, and I'm sure we can achieve great things. Alright, so there we go. John Suter was awarded Man of the Match, 7.5 match rating, 80% pass completion. He had a solid game for us. Can't complain about that. Derek McKinson, he took Hearts for granted. Looks like he gave too much attention to Kyle Lafferty and made the mistake of drawing attention from the rest of a very capable team. We've received 15k for playing in the Scottish Cup semi-final, which is always good. Not much money, but every little helps. And we've had to put a couple of bonuses to Josh Windass and Jamie Walker because, due to results elsewhere, Aberdeen drawn with Ross County. That means we've qualified for the Europa League. So we're guaranteed to finish at minimum 3rd place in the league, which is fantastic. You can see we've looked back at some great wins against Celtic, Hibs. Yeah, we've had lots of great wins this season. I'm hoping we can get a few more for the end of the season. But yeah, man, we still want to finish 2nd. But regardless of where we finish in the league, we're going to be in the Europa Cup. And, you know, even if we win, there's another possibility that if we win the Scottish Cup, you could qualify through that means as well. So, I guess maybe the 4th place team can still go. So, it's 4th place is still going to be a big battle between Aberdeen and Ross County because, like I said, if we win the Scottish Cup, then the 4th place person in the league will be getting a Europa League place. And there you go, Dundee have beaten Dunfermline in this other Scottish Cup semi-final. So it will be Dundee we play at Hampden in the final. Looking forward to that one. Should be great. What else has happened here? We've got Motherwell beating Hibernian 3-0. I don't know what's happened to Hibs in this season. I hope maybe, like, obviously it's cool to see them lose and I want to be above them, but I would like Hibs to be competitive. I want a competitive Edinburgh derby. I don't want us to be like, you know, a top team in the league and Hibs to be a, you know, a team that's at the bottom facing relegation. I want to be battling with Hibs for, you know, the top spot. I would like us, maybe Hearts and Hibs, to even try and compete for the league one day against each other. But at the moment, it looks like they're a long way away from that. Neil Lennon obviously getting sacked early in the season. And Malcolm Mackay's came in. He hasn't done much better, if we're being perfectly honest. And he might be the next man to go. Wouldn't be surprised if... I thought at the time he was a good signing, but wouldn't be surprised maybe if Hibs get rid of him sometime soon. So there you go. We've received another 277k as a share of the Poolgate receipts and television money for the Scottish Cup semi-final. So like I say, getting to Hampden, you know, getting those big live television games does bring in the money, and that's what we need. It's all about money at Hearts, you know. Funds ain't the best, financially we ain't the best. So the further we can get to cup competitions, the longer we can stay in European competitions, the better for us, because that's all what it's about. And that might even help us add money to transfer budget next season. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Next time, we'll be back with a game against Celtic. And then, you know what, I think we'll probably play this game against Celtic. And then, depending on... Well, no, we'll play the game against Celtic, then we'll play the game against Rangers, and then we'll play the game against the Scottish Cup final against Dundee. I just want to play against Celtic because they are Celtic, they are the champions. I'd like one more. I'd like to show me have one more go at them this season, and obviously that Rangers game could determine who's going to get second. So obviously I'll show that, and then we've got the Scottish Cup finals. There you go, man. Thanks for watching, guys. I need a drink of water. Been talking too much shite here for the past 19 minutes. Till next time, peace.